What's up? It's your boy Olio, aka Oligotrophic. From the title, you can tell that this is the Armadillo Boss Log episode. Before I get into the footage, I want to start by apologizing. These clips are kind of weird because I had my client on a separate screen because, in my opinion, Arma is pretty AFK, and so I wasn't really quick on the draw when I got a drop. I kind of let it sit there for a minute as I wasn't paying attention, looking at another screen, playing a different game. So there's probably going to be some awkward pauses between the drop actually occurring and me saying something because I kind of want to show the drop happening so it's legit, and then obviously my reaction to getting the drop. So it's kind of weird, but hopefully I can eliminate most of the awkward pauses so it's not just awkward silence all the time. But we'll see. So I hope you guys enjoy. Be sure to like the video, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, follow me on Twitter, and I will check in with you guys later. Peace. Alright, so this place might look familiar to some people. I am outside the Kree'arra boss room. I think this is the boss I'm going to do next. I don't know. I will show you guys my collection in a second, but this is kind of the next closest boss, I guess, to completing the collection. And I kind of want to try out hard mode. I have 0 KC on hard mode, so I'd like to check that out. So if we pull up Kree'arra, you'll see I have 808 kills and 0 hard mode. And then if I pull up the collection, I have helm, chest, gloves, shard 3, and then a couple pieces of the war priest, as well as the pet. And the pet is a big thing because I want to I won't extend this episode because I don't have the pet. So because I have a pet, I kind of have that jump start ahead. Also, kind of one of the plans with this series is to work towards Insane Final Boss. And to unlock Insane Final Boss, I need to have 100 hard mode kills. So I figure this is kind of a step in the direction of getting that. Also, I don't have the soul stone from here because obviously I don't have any hard mode kills, and so I think it'd be cool to kind of get all the God Wars soul stones and then combine them into I think it's called the Omni soul stone. So that's kind of like one of the items I want to check off the list as well. So I'm going to go ahead with this, and obviously I'll record any rare drops that I get. Obviously you won't see a pet because I already have the pet, but I will do my best to kind of keep track of everything and update you guys as I go. And there is one of the drops I was going for, so that is awesome. That is the Armadillion Soulstone. So for those that don't know what this does, is it collects kills as you get them. And there are some War Priest Greaves, so those are the legs from Armadillo. I'll have to check the drop log and see. I don't think I've gotten those yet. So I have not gotten those yet. So just from the War Priest set, all I need is the boots still. So I'm going to hold on to that so I don't get a duplicate, because you can only have one of each at any time. But of course, disassembling gives them armor components, so I won't do that. But this is drop log so far. Hey, there's a armor chest plate. I'm sitting here AFK, not even hardly paying attention, and we get a armor chest plate drop. That is probably the best drop from Kree that you can get, but unfortunately I think I already got one in the drop log. I'll have to check. Let me Kree'arra collection. Yeah, okay, so that is my second chest plate. We need the chain skirt and the glove, or sorry, the chain skirt and the boots. The hilt, 2 pieces, the buckler. Okay, so that is a duplicate, but still, that's an easy, what, 4 mil? 3.6 mil, so not too bad at all. And just trying to get kill count, and I pull out some War Priest boots. And I do believe that is my last piece of War Priest that I need. Is that right? Collection. Yeah, so that's the whole set of War Priests completed. I just need the chain skirt, boots, hilt, and buckler, and then obviously the two God sword shard pieces. Wow, I cannot talk. There is a God sword shard too. That is one of the ones I needed. I believe. I think all I had was number 3. So still need shard number 1, and I will have the God Sword Shard sets complete for the collection. And obviously, all 4 bosses dropped them, all 4, boss rooms, because I think I got that off a minion. All 4 boss rooms drop the God Sword Shards, so they all carry over. So if I get one here, it counts for Zilliana and Sutzeroth and Grador. So you don't have to get, one in each. So I will look real quick and make sure that that is indeed a unique, which I'm pretty sure it is. And Kree'arra collection is indeed. So just looking for the shard one. Alright, so for whatever reason, last night NVIDIA didn't want to record my kills at Kree'arra, and I did happen to get some drops. Unfortunately, I don't have clips of me getting those drops because I hit record and they didn't record. I actually just went back and looked and can't find them anywhere. So, with that being said, last night I did about 2 hours worth of Kree'arra. Got an Arma helm and Arma boots. Now those are both uniques that I needed, I think. If I go ahead and look at my collection. So no, that was actually my second helmet, but the boots are something I did need. So as far as items I need that are specific to Kree'arra, I still need the chain skirt, the hilt, and the buckler, and then as well as God Sword Shard 1. And then I will have the Kree'arra tab complete. I don't know why the clips didn't record. I apologize for that. Like I said, I did 2 hours worth. Decently lucky, pulled out 2 items, which is pretty cool. Really adds some value to this tab. So looking at, obviously, from the adamant bars on, the tab is starting to get up there. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit less because all the big ticket items are the rares. So there's not really that tertiary item that can give you a lot of cash, like Sarah Brews from Next. So there are some dwarf weeds over here that'll have to get transferred over to this tab. But other than that, the tab is slowly coming along. Also closing in on 1K KC. If we look, I am at 986. So it would be cool to wrap this up right around, like 1200. I think would be a good goal to shoot for. But, I could go super dry and not get any of these items really. So, going to get back to it here shortly, and I will update you guys with any progress that I achieve. And there is another pair of armadillo gloves. Not the drop we're looking for, but a drop nonetheless. Price checks at 2.4 mil. I mean, that's definitely pays for the hour and then some. But that is now my 3rd pair, 2nd pair. Second pair of gloves. So still looking for the chain skirt and the buckler as far as the armors are concerned. Yo, there's the God Sword shard we need. I think, right? Is that like the... Yeah. That's the one I need. Oh, that's awesome. Got it from a minion nonetheless. That's huge. So that's all 3 of the God Sword shard pieces collected now. So there's some items that multiple bosses drop. For instance, like the dragon chain body. KQ drops it, but you can also get it from like dust devils and that kind of thing. And so if you were to get one as a drop from a dust devil, it would count for KQ. And the same works with the God Sword shards. So God Sword shard 1, 2, and 3 are all compatible across all of God Wars dungeons. So when I switch over to like Bandos and do General Gridor, I won't have to get another set of the God Sword shards. the 3 that I've already got, one of each that I've already gotten, count for that. So that right there knocks out, you know, God Sword shards from all 4 of the bosses here, so that's pretty big. Just got a unique. Pulled out the Arma Hill. Let's go into effigy. That is dope. Now all I'm looking for is the chain skirt and the buckler. Of course, the buckler is the most worthless item here. But what's that Arma Hill go for? 2.3 mil. Not bad at all. Damn, that's awesome. Knocking out quite a few items today. Yo, we got the chain skirt. All I need is the buckler. Let's go. That is huge, boys. Huge. Let me double check that all I need is the buckler. I'll send that to the bank. I can't believe I'm getting all the uniques that I need. That is insane. Kree'arra. I think I should be able to open this. Yeah, so all I need is a buckler. Dang, not far away from finishing up this drop log. And there is another God Sword shard too, but that is obviously a duplicate as I only need the Arma Buckler. Yo, not even paying attention, and I got it. That is insane. I can't believe like the small amount of duplicates I got. That is wild. I need to pick it up. Let's go. Since the titles have been disabled, obviously I get a title now that I can't wear. But nonetheless, that is the Arma Buckler. Time to head back to the bank and check the loot. Alright, so looking at the Armadil, Kree'arra, bossing log collection, whatever you want to call it, I have obviously achieved 18 out of 18. So, on the log, I have 2 helms, 2 chests, 1 chain skirt, 2 gloves, 1 boot, 1 hilt, 1 shard 1, 2 shard 2s, 1 shard 3, a buckler, and then the full war preset, which I didn't really count that per se. I had some pieces obviously in the bank when these logs came out, so I'm not sure where I was at with that when that started. I'd have to look at one of the first clips from when I obviously recorded to see what exactly I had, but it's kind of irrelevant at this point. I honestly got super lucky. I don't really recall the KC that I got the pet on, but I mean, apart from, you know, a duplicate helm, a duplicate chest, and duplicate gloves, like I honestly got pretty lucky with all the drops and not getting some of those repeat drops. But regardless, boss log done. Got the title. Can't put it on because titles are still disabled. So, looking at from when I started to when I finished, I started at 808 KC. So if I pull this back up, I have now 1120 KC. I also recorded 36 hard mode kills, where obviously I pulled out the soul stone, and I was going to camp hard mode because you have that increased chance of rare drops, but it just wasn't fun. I guess it's not really AFK, and I just didn't enjoy going that try hard to try to stay alive to kill it. So, looking at the loots now, this is basically all the loot I have that I kept. This is all the loot, apart from dwarf weeds, which are in my next tab. So, I have sold some off because I tried to keep that number pretty consistent, but from the last couple trips I haven't. So, I'll grab those out in a second, but looking at just the drops that I can fit, this is everything other than a pair of rune limbs and the grimy dwarf weeds. So, let's add in edit bars, D'hide feathers. Crushed nest, that's gonna be pretty decent. Yeah, almost a mil. Plate legs, quite a few rune items, especially crossbows. Use seeds. And this isn't all the super ranging and super defense potions, but it's a good majority of them. I think one set I kind of mess up on and I just didn't count them. Some bolts, a couple crystal keys. And I don't have the God Sword Shard 3? Alright, either way, looking at just that total value, that is 5.5 mil. Now let's add in the drops I got. I literally have a whole set of armor right here. Right? Yeah. Gloves, boots, hilt, buckler. It's pretty cool. So looking at just the armor, let's throw this in here least to most. So we got the buckler, 2.6. Oh yeah, I forgot. I remember when the buckler was down to like 50k because it was useless, and then Invention came out, and obviously they give armor components, so it was easy source of armor components, so obviously the price went up. Gloves, boots, God, everything is in the 2.5 mil range. That's really cool. I didn't think his tab would honestly be worth that much. Oh, we forgot a rune halberd. Alright, we'll throw in the shards. Decent chunk of change there. 13.7 mil. Alright, the helm, 2.5 mil. Chest piece, 2.9 mil. Chain skirt, 2.9 mil. And the hilt, 2.3 mil. Looking at 24.4 mil. I honestly had little expectation for how big this tab would be. Just because, you know, it's outdated. The drops really aren't worth that much. But, I mean, each piece is 2.5 mil right in there. So that's pretty big. So 24.4, and then I will try to figure out about how much grimy dwarf weed needs to be put in there, and I will add that in as well. I would say that's about right, 94-ish, so another 178k. So 24.4, about 24.5 mil. So that is massive compared to what I thought it was going to be, just because you don't really realize how much, you know, that outdated stuff is worth because you don't do that kind of content really anymore. So I guess that's it for the Arma boss log. I hope you guys enjoy. Like I said, took right around what, 300, 808, yeah, 312 kills. So not bad at all. But like I said, I hope you guys enjoy. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Let's knock this video out of the park. Throw some likes down there. Throw some comments down there. What boss do you guys think I should do next? Be easy on me. I don't want to do anything too hard. I'm probably going to keep going with the GWD1 theme. And maybe do some Zilliana. Maybe some Bandos next. We'll see. Bandos I think is an easy one. But I don't have that pet yet. And that's obviously the big ticket item just because it's so with that being said, my name is Oligotrophic and I'm out. Peace.